I have to ask you, when you come into a film like this and you're working with Eddie, who has just, won an Oscar, do you feel like you really have to bring your A game, like you really have to pull out all the stops?
I think I was actually on the tube when I read the announcement that Eddie Redmayne and Tom Hooper were teamed up to do this film. And I was very excited. I was really looking forward to seeing that film. I remember that I thought, and that was just a few days before my agent called me to say that it's actually a very good second female role in this film, where you should read it. And I read the script, and yes, I was just very humbled and had a bit of a scream in my home when I got a second call back and did a reading with Eddie and met Tom.
How do you even go about preparing for a role like that? Because obviously set in the 1920s, and Eddie can obviously go to the trans community and speak to them. How for you?
I think we all did. I must say that everyone involved in this film wanted to. The immense amount of generosity in people who you meet and you don't know, and who actually said, you can ask me anything, like really, about my personal life, about my experiences, and you're like, and that was pretty extraordinary. And of course there was you could go back and try and find as much information possible about these two women. I did meet a lot of friends, family, and loved ones of people transitioning. So of course that, for me, preparing for Gerda was maybe my biggest emotional anchor that I had, meeting those people.
Seriousness aside, though, because obviously it has got that to it, when you and Eddie, are having those moments where you're teaching him how to do the female mannerisms in the film, was that a lot of fun offset as well? Because I imagine it was.
It was already on the page from the beginning. You can kind of feel the immense that they have such a strong just connection, these two people, and they are. So the humour that they have, the ability to see each other, to be fine with kind of letting go and be their pure self and be silly, I think just showed the amount of love that was between them. So all those scenes were a lot of fun, and we already, and we were lucky to have 2-3 weeks rehearsals, which I don't think I've ever had on a film before, where we got to kind of try that relationship out and all the stages that it has in our film. But it was a lot of fun.
And I have to ask,
upbeat scenes.
When you're making a film like this, do you know during that process that it might be an award contender? Because there's always so much talk about it, but when you're making the film...
When you make films, I would say, and I love that process of reading a script, meeting, especially for me, I think meeting the filmmaker or director who has the vision of the film and the people involved. And it's that thing of coming together in a group and you feel that people believe in the story and everyone wants to bring their little their bits, because it's a machinery making a film with everyone on set. But the truth is that you never ever know what a film is going to turn out to be like, because it's such a big thing in the edit as well, and the making of it. But it's a wonderful feeling when you feel that belief in a film together, and that definitely was on set for this one.
It is everywhere, so good luck with it, because I thought it was an amazing film and you were wonderful. So
thank you so
pleasure
much.
To meet
Thank
you.
You're so sweet.